Most people think a comeback starts with motivation. They believe one good video, one powerful quote, or one sudden burst of energy will change everything. But motivation fades fast. What actually decides whether 2026 becomes just another wasted year or a turning point is something far more uncomfortable. It is structure. It is systems. And now, for the first time in history, it is artificial intelligence used with intention. Right now, millions of people feel behind. Not lazy, not stupid, just late. Late to opportunities, late to clarity, late to momentum. They wake up every day with the feeling that time is moving faster than they are. And the truth is brutal. It is. The world is accelerating, and AI is the engine. You can either learn to ride it, or you will be dragged by it. 2026 is not a normal year. It is the year where the gap becomes visible. The gap between people who understand leverage and people who rely only on effort. In the past, working hard was enough. Today, effort without leverage is exhaustion. AI does not reward hustle. It rewards direction. It rewards clarity. It rewards people who know what they want and build systems to get it. Most people are afraid of AI because they think it will replace them. That fear comes from misunderstanding. AI does not replace disciplined people. It replaces confused people. It replaces people who depend on motivation. It replaces people who have no structure in their lives. AI is not your enemy. It is a mirror. It reflects how clear or chaotic you really are. Think about how machines work. They do not wait to feel ready. They do not overthink. They do not doubt themselves. They receive instructions and execute. Humans, on the other hand, wait. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for confidence. They wait for clarity. But clarity does not come before action. It comes from action. This is why so many people fail, even when they have access to powerful tools. They treat AI like entertainment. They ask random questions. They jump from one tool to another. They consume content instead of building output. Then they say AI is overrated. In reality, they never used it with purpose. A real comeback is not emotional. It is mechanical. It is boring. It is repetitive. And that is why it works. When you combine boring systems with powerful tools, the results look extraordinary. AI does not make you successful. It makes your systems faster. If your systems are weak, AI will only accelerate failure. In 2026, raw intelligence will matter less than execution speed. AI compresses time. Tasks that once took hours now take minutes. Learning that once took months now takes weeks. But this advantage only works for people who act. If you hesitate, someone else is already moving. Most people use AI to save time, but then waste the saved time. That is the trap. Time saved without direction turns into distraction. The real advantage comes when every saved minute is reinvested into building skills, creating assets, or improving systems. That is how momentum compounds. A comeback does not happen in one dramatic moment. It happens quietly. Daily execution, daily output, daily refinement. AI fits perfectly into this loop. It helps you think clearer, plan better, and execute faster. But it does not replace responsibility. You still have to decide what matters. If you feel behind right now, that is not a weakness. That is information. It means you are aware. Most people are not. They are numbing themselves with distractions, pretending everything is fine. Awareness is painful, but it is the starting point of every comeback. 2026 will be ruthless to people without systems. The noise will increase. The competition will increase. The speed will increase. Complaining will not slow it down. Only adaptation will. AI is not a trend you can ignore. It is infrastructure, like electricity, like the internet. Those who adopt early gain leverage. Those who resist get left behind. Your identity matters more than your goals. Goals change. Identity compounds. When you see yourself as someone who executes daily, AI becomes an extension of that identity. When you see yourself as someone who waits, AI becomes overwhelming. Tools never fix identity problems. Most men want confidence before they act. That is backward. Confidence is the result of repeated execution. When you build daily, even imperfectly, your self-image changes. AI accelerates this feedback loop. You see results faster, which reinforces action. The biggest mistake people will make in 2026 is thinking they have time. They will tell themselves they will learn AI later. They will start next month, next year. But momentum does not wait. By the time they decide, the gap will already be too wide. AI does not care about your past. It does not care how many times you failed. It responds only to the present, to your inputs, to your commands. That is why it is such a powerful tool for comebacks. Your history becomes irrelevant. Only execution matters. A disciplined person with AI is unstoppable, not because they are smarter, but because they are consistent. They build once and scale repeatedly. They think once and execute many times. They design systems instead of relying on willpower. Most people will scroll into 2026. A few will build into it. The difference will not be visible immediately, but over time, the separation becomes brutal. One group will feel constantly behind. The other will feel in control. AI does not make life easier. It makes outcomes sharper. Success becomes faster. Failure becomes faster. That is why clarity is non-negotiable. If you are unclear, AI amplifies confusion. If you are focused, AI multiplies progress. A comeback is not about proving others wrong. It is about rebuilding self-trust. Every day you execute, even on small things, you restore that trust. AI helps reduce friction, but the decision to act must come from you. By the end of 2026, many people will say they were unlucky. They will say the world changed too fast. They will say AI ruined everything. A few will know the truth. The tools were available. The opportunity was there. Execution made the difference. This is not about becoming rich overnight. It is about becoming effective. It is about designing a life where effort produces results instead of exhaustion. AI is not magic. It is leverage, and leverage always favors those who move first. If you are waiting for a sign, this is it. Not a motivational sign. A practical one. Learn the tools, build systems, execute daily. Let AI handle speed, but you handle direction. 2026 is not your comeback year because the calendar changes. It becomes your comeback year if your behavior changes. I will be there either way. The question is whether it will work against you or for you. Most people will keep watching content like this and do nothing. A few will pause, think, and act. The results will speak louder than any words. The comeback is not dramatic. It is deliberate, and it starts now. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. That means it hit the truth you've been avoiding. This channel is not for entertainment. It's for people who want control, structure, execution. If you believe AI can be used to build discipline, clarity, and real progress, not just shortcuts, then support this channel now. Subscribe. Not later. Now. Because subscribing is not about me. It's a signal to yourself that you're done consuming and ready to build. Most people will close this video and return to the same life. If you're not one of them, prove it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and start moving differently. The previous video is not motivation. It's a system. Watch it.